welcome to week 4 of The Score. I can't believe we're already 4 weeks through the high school football season. Time flies when you're having fun. A new guest griller and someone we're really excited to welcome, Coach Bell, Steve Bell from the Augustana College Vikings. Of course, you guys got a big game coming up tomorrow. Off to a good start. So we'll start talking about that first. It was a really good season last year. You got to be excited the way you guys started off already this season.
Yeah, I think anytime you get out of the gate 1-0, I think you feel good about things. Yeah. And had an off week this past week and back at it again.
You can't love a bye week that early, do you?
No, I don't mind it.
Okay.
No, yeah, I don't mind it. I think you find out kind of what was good, what was bad, and kind of correct it.
Yeah.
And then move into your conference schedule. So I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
And you go into a very tough game tomorrow on Wheaton, a team that you know pretty well. What do you expect tomorrow?
It's going to be a hard-fought game. I mean, that's one thing that we've tried to get our kids to understand. We've got a lot of veterans coming back, so they've been in this game a couple years. And so our kids know it. I mean, it's going to be up front, you know, O-line, D-line. Let's see what we got and go roll from there. But I think we're excited. I mean, I think we're excited to compete with a team of that level and pretty confident that we can, go in there and steal a win.
I can't imagine this is unlucky. I think every coach that's come on here that has a game the next day always wins.
Well, I hope you're right.
We'll find out tomorrow, right?
We're going to put you to work, and you're going to kind of find out what the heck we do, because it's been great. He's been here for about 20 minutes kind of observing the controlled chaos as we get ready.
Yes.
So we're going to put him to work. He's actually going to call a game here pretty soon. A lot of high school football to get to, and we'll start with homecoming up at Browning Field. It was Moline welcoming Quincy to town, the defending Western Big Six champs. Will pick this one up in the second quarter. Moline down 22-7, trying to get something going, 4-2 on their own end, but it's Max Wires making this stop. The ensuing drive, it is Braden Little to Darius Rice right here. He finds his way, weaving his way through the defense and into the end zone. Quincy looking really good, up 29-7. Moline regroups, start marching down the field. It is a nice run right here for a first down. A couple plays later, same player. Cuff, help me with the name.
Looks like Zach Sierra
with the touchdown.
Actually, Mark McCary.
See, that's why we work so well together. Corey helps me out when I need him the most. That got him in the end zone, but it was not to be on this night. Quincy and the Blue Devils looking really good. They win this one, 43-21, your final score.
All right, let's head over to the Soul Bowl. Geneseo and United Township both looking to get back on track. Let's go to the third quarter. UT down 16-14. Keegan Burhanke rushes in for the Panthers score. And all of a sudden, they're in front, 21-16. Next drive, Geneseo hands off. On third down, they're stuffed by the Panthers. Geneseo would end up punting on that possession. Later in the quarter, Panthers respond with this beautiful throw. That's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. Panthers with a 12-point lead. They're looking good. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Same score. Geneseo trying to get it on fourth down, but the conversion and the Panthers come up with a big play, and Nick Welch and the United Township Panthers get a huge win at home, a much-needed win, 35-16. And we are now joined by the United Township head coach, Nick Welch. Coach, congratulations on the win. What did you see out of the guys tonight when you were down in that third quarter that helped them fight back and get the win tonight?
You know, our theme of the week was resilience. Down 9-0 at the end of the first quarter, and the way some things have gone this year in some close games, wasn't sure how it was going to go. And then 35-7 the rest of the game, and a shutout in the second half for our defense. Crowned with a 16-play, 10-minute drive in the fourth quarter to seal the deal. So extremely proud of our kids. I thought they played really well, and they competed for 4 quarters.
Coach, hey, it's Matt Randazzo. Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm glad we're talking. That's usually a good thing.
So, hey, we've talked throughout the last couple weeks, and the close losses I know can be frustrating. So to get a win like this with a young team, how important is that? It's probably a little more important with the youth, kind of showing these guys that if you persevere, good things will happen, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we're 2-2, and we've got 2 losses with a combined 3 points. And, there's obviously things that we could have done better, but, sometimes your scars help you as you move forward. You learn from those scars. And I wish we didn't have to learn the way we have, but you know, a young team, I almost feel like sometimes we're too young to know any better, right? Like, they're like a dog. Things don't go their way, and then they just pick their head back up and they start wagging their tail and they want to get back to work. And, you know, it was a total team effort. We played clean on special teams, no turnovers on offense, and a great defensive effort. And like I said, I'm proud of our coaching staff, but it's the guys wearing all black tonight for the Panthers that won this game, and it was a total team effort and nothing better.
You know, Coach, you're talking about your young team. Just how have you seen them kind of develop so far over the season, especially just improving with your record?
You know, every game we play, the more snaps they get, honestly, the better they get. And you can't simulate game speed, and I think we've done a good job in our scout teams have given a good look. But really, what it comes down to is even in this game today, 9-0 at the end of the first quarter, things aren't really looking too great. And they just put their head down, zipped up their helmets, and said, let's play team football. And I thought we had nice balance on offense. Christian had a couple touchdown passes. We ran the ball really well, especially in the second half. And the defense made plays when they needed to. And, you know, I think in the past, people have said, well, if UT could play some defense, we might be okay. And it's not all the defense's fault because it's all three phases. But now we're playing some defense. And we continue to clean some things up. I think that as we get older, as the season goes on, if we can stay healthy, I think we can cause a problem for some opponents.
Coach, I know you have things to do, so we'll let you go. But Coach Bell from Augustana is here with us. I know you kind of went to that school, rumor has it. They got Wheaton tomorrow. He can't hear you, but you got a message to give him before they hit the road for Wheaton tomorrow. Be nice.
They put their cleats on and their shoulder pads. They put their cleats on and their shoulder pads just like the guys in blue and gold do. And, you know, there's something to be said about an underdog. And it's been a while since we got them. But no better time to go get them at their place and get this CCIW rolling in the second week or first week on a good note. So we're rooting for you, Coach. Got a bunch of Vikings on staff. Go Augie, Boo Thunder. Always in your corner. Always.
It ended with Go Augie, Boo Thunder. So,
all right.
So Coach likes that.
Appreciate it.
Go celebrate the victory, and we'll talk to you real soon, young man. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll move on. Big games in the Western Big Six. We'll go down to Galesburg.
Yeah, Sterling looking for their second straight Western Big Six win at Galesburg. Quarterback Drew Nettleson connects with senior wideout Caden Phillips for the first touchdown of the night. And now check this out. We have a long play here. Nettleson again, this time to Will Ports. It's a 50-plus yard touchdown.
Nice.
Look at that. Check that out. And now Nettleson back again, throwing it to Phillips again for the second touchdown of his night, leading.
Here comes the
first half
second
shutout.
touchdown. I think you're one play ahead.
They got
That's
the
the fumble
fumble
recovery, and now here comes the touchdown. Wait, you can't believe He's like, but that's not what it said. We get that. We'll show you a final score. More importantly than anything, it is Sterling winning this one,
Back on
40-3. Your final in that one. Rock Island goes on the road. They're now 0-4. They got Homecoming and Moline next week, so a big game coming up next week at Rocky Stadium. Let's hop the river. Good matchup over at Tubell Stadium. It is Bettendorf hosting 3-0 Lindmar second quarter. Tied at 10, little defense. Amari Washington gets to the quarterback. Hey, it could be a big sack. It could be a shoestring sack. They all count the same. Nice defense by Bettendorf. Lindmar, though, a little trickeration. Dylan Mosinski gets it. Halfback toss to Landon score for the touchdown. 16-10. Lindmar in front. Bettendorf looking to answer. Late second quarter, Jackson Laver rolls one way, throws it back to Jacob Whipple. He gets upfield. He'll get 30 yards. There'll be a face mask on the play. Oh, actually, it was a roughing the passer, so they get even farther into enemy territory. Later, it's Laver to Hayden Morris. That's good. Morrison, I should say. That's good for another first down. That drive would stall, but it's Bettendorf coming back in the second half. They now lead 27-16 in the fourth quarter. We'll update that score in just a little bit.
Pleasant Valley on the road looking for their third straight win. They're playing Cedar Rapids Prairie. Thanks to our friends at the KCRG for sending this play. Looks like Prairie on the goal line. They'll hand off and they'll punch that one in for an early lead for the Hawks. How would Pleasant Valley respond? Well, They'll do it on the ground. Getting in for a touchdown to tie that thing up at 7. Pleasant Valley on special teams. And it's Prairie running a fake to perfection, picking up a first down. They keep the drive moving. Pass play out into the flat. First down play there. Ball is hit on the turf, picked up by number 32. That's Glenn Averill. Right now, Pleasant Valley comes away with a huge win on the road, 38-21.
The entire 4 quarters, it is going to be a fun freaking night, guys. All right? Let's get after it. Let's have some fun. Let's stay disciplined. Do the things we've worked on all week. You guys remember the energy that we had Wednesday night practice? How much fun you guys had. Hey, let's do it again right now. All right? Let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's go. One more time before the night ends. Hey, take Mason City on 3. 1, 2, 3. Take Mason City.
Hey, anything defensive?
We thank Coach Alex Berg going mic'd up for us. Battle of Davenport Central and West at Brady Street Stadium. Plenty of defense in this one. Check out the hit right there by Landon Pillard. Ball pops free. Beckham Hutchison recovers. West gets it. Next play, though, you giveth, you taketh away. The Falcons put it on the turf. Carson Williams recovers. We go back and forth. And the thing is, I got to go back and forth on the sidelines. Good thing I'm in peak physical condition, guys. Coach is laughing. And here's an interception right there by Carson Huggins. Defense, as I mentioned, the name of the game in the first quarter. Offense finally gets rolling. Carson Williams will pick up 20 yards and a first down. 1 touchdown in the game. That's all the Davenport Central needs. They win this one 7-0, your final score.
If this is peak, I don't want to see you at your worst. North Scott looking for a perfect 4-0 start, hosting Western Dubuque, but it's the visitors thinking otherwise. They take the opening drive, and it's Drew Birds punching it in from 2 yards out, 7-0. North Scott, I get fooled on this play, but North Scott doesn't as Cash Bowie picks off the pass. He was on it the whole way. Maybe I should give him. I know I should give him the camera next time. He'd do a better job. Then it's Jared Lee running, picking up a first down for the Lancers as they move down the field. We'll move this drive into the second quarter, and they cap it off with this Chase Smith to Kai Smith. Corner of the end zone. The big fella goes up and gets it. That's a touchdown. Tying it up at 7 at that point. Let's check the final score. A tough one for North Scott. They dropped their first game of the year, 21-7.
All right, Coach, it's yours. Take it
There
away.
we go. All right. Up to Clinton. All right, at Cone Field. Clinton hosts Central DeWitt. We've got Hudson Kudrow with a pass to Cale Cooter. Nice. And takes it down to the 1, sets up a run from Cooper Small. DeWitt up 14-0. Nice. Clinton's next drive, pass is tipped and intercepted by Cooter.
Nicely done.
And though the camera doesn't work great, he takes it back for a score. Sabres 21-0.
He's calling out camera guys, too.
I like that. They had
an
another
earthquake at the
TD to go up 28-0, but Clinton finally gets on the board. Jordan Coleman, deep pass.
Nice.
All right, play action hits Connor Schroeder for a 65-yard touchdown. But at the start of the second quarter, Central DeWitt ends it at 56-14 on the final.
Well, that's well done, Coach.
Very good,
Very,
Coach.
very well done.
All right, let's bring it back in town. Let's head over to Jack and Pat Bush Stadium. Assumption looking for their first win of the season. First play I shoot when I get there, check this out. Braylon Thompson to Brady Carew. That's a 20-yard pitch and catch, and it's 14-7 Assumption. Third quarter, Wallert strikes quick. They do it in the flat. Drew Riley to Tom Scheer. He's going to do the rest. This one will cover some 60 yards for a touchdown and knot this game up at 14. But Assumption comes right back. That Thompson to Carew duo hooks up for a first down right there. And then on the 5, Thompson says, I'm just going to keep it myself. He's going to get in from the 5. Touchdown, 21-14 at that point. Assumption was winning. Waller comes back to spoil the night, 38-21.
As we dance around here, I was trying to get the meat right. Live television is so much fun. Hey, we've hit our first break, and we've gotten so busy doing football, we haven't done any grilling.
Forgot to cut.
So don't take the grill cam because there's nothing on it. But we're gonna get the chicken and the brats and all that good stuff on the grill. We got a lot more high school football to get to. Don't go anywhere.
What's up, guys? My name is Logan Lee. Whenever I'm back in the Quad Cities, I always make sure to turn on my favorite TV show, The Score.